So the next section is common problems. We have a number of slides in this section. Some are hidden. You can review those offline, but we will take a look at a few of them in this session. The SAS 018, we talked a lot about this. So again, the important thing to remember here is that it will trigger for all of your staff, including those that are on leave, and it will require you to have a FTE of 1% or more for your staff. Okay. SDEM 0684F2. This is the old CERT 048. If you remember, it says missing non-classroom based assignment or course section record. So if you report a staff for the current academic year, they would need an assignment record, either a non-classroom based code needs to be populated in the assignment record, or if they're teaching a course, then you would submit their course section. If they have left your LEA, you would provide the employment end date for them and the staff demographics also to avoid this error message. Reporting your staff on leave versus those that are no longer employed. So you report them a little bit different. Your staff on leave, you would still report the SDEM records for them like an active employee. They would have a staff assignment record as well with the non-classroom based assignment code of 6018. Assign the appropriate state course codes for them in their course section records, and report the regular designated FTE percentage when they were active for them, right? Otherwise, you will get that SAS 018 validation. Staff that are no longer employed on census day, they will need to have an employment end date populated in their demographic records, right? So that's really important. Avoid putting anything in the effective end date. I think that field will be grayed out in online maintenance, so you don't have to worry about it. But it's just the employment end date that is needed for them to indicate that they're no longer employed with your LEA. Okay, so we have a number of different teaching scenarios for the teachers, and we created this slide a while back. It has most of common teaching scenarios and how to populate the staff assignment record for them, and whether you would need to provide any non-classroom job assignment codes for any, and which ones you would need to submit the various course section records that are available. All right, so Fall-2 best practices, we can not stress enough that you need to communicate and collaborate with other folks within your LEA earlier on. While you may be submitting data to CalPAS and handling all the logistics with getting the data from SIS and uploading, you may not be familiar with all that data. So there are other folks that are experts in those subject areas. You want to get them involved in data population, the submission in some aspects, as well as the review of the reports, which is very important, right? So get in touch with those folks. And we do know that you do have competing priorities throughout the year. So collect your data throughout the year. Don't wait right until the submission window starts for Fall-2. And perform regular enrollment updates. That's really important because that's the foundation for the rest of the data that you submit for these various submissions. And check ODS reports periodically, compare them to your local SIS reports. They should be close or in sync when it comes to your data.